Happy new moon in Virgo, my moon children. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition Babies, and I'm here to do your moon guidance. All right, I'm here to see what it is the divine wants us to know about this new moon in Virgo, this super black new moon. Okay. Ooh, and as you can see, I laid out some cards. I forgot to put these out because as I was shuffling, me and my beautiful niece, Soraya, oh God, I just love when I see them so young, curious about the moon and, my oracle cards and my tarot cards and really wanting to get a hands on. So guys, she really set a lot of love. Okay. A 10-year-old, charged my crystals, took them to the sun, really helped set up the atmosphere, really, lit my candle and everything. So, I forgot to lay these out because I really feel like this is what, the divine wants you to know that you're currently manifesting. Okay. With this, new moon in Virgo. There's a lot of things that you're manifesting, but this right here is very important for you to know. And I really feel like when you tap into this is going to call the things that you desire, call the things that are on your heart, okay, out to you. For some reason with this new moon in Virgo, I'm really being guided to focus on, what it is that I want to call into my life. So I feel like whoever's watching this video, you've been pulled that way to really focus on you, to really focus on, what it is that you desire within your life. Okay. And that is mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, and your relationships, platonic and love, all of that. Okay. You're a master creator. One of the things that when I was meditating on this energy and just pulling and seeing what it is that the divine wanted me to talk about, guys, and the thing that came to my mind was remember who you are. This new moon in Virgo is really going to help you remember who you are. All right? This new moon in Virgo is going to help remind you of your power. It's going to help remind you that there is nothing that you can't have, can't be, can't create. It's taking you back to your cores, back to your basics, if that makes any sense. Okay, and when I say that is, one of the things that I love about a Virgo person, me personally, I am around a lot of Virgos who are artistical. They're very creative. When Virgo, if you need to depend on a Virgo to get something done, a Virgo is going to get something done. They're very masterminded. They're very out of the box. They're very different. The ones that I've come in contact and I've spent a lot of time with Virgos because all of my serious relationships have been with Virgo men. So that's a common trait that I find in all of them. And that is what attracts me to them. I just like the way that they're ambitious. I just like the way that they just, one of my exes, and he was very masculine. He used to wear nail polish. You get what I'm saying? Like he stood in his truth, baby. Like, okay. But he didn't care because it was what he wanted. All right. And even if that is like business or like, something that you're trying to create or you're desiring to create or you're creating currently right now, I can really say for Virgo, they really give it 110%. And also with them giving it 110%, they really do it authentically. You get what I'm saying? If a Virgo ain't feeling it, they ain't doing it, period. Okay. And I really feel like this new moon in Virgo, there's something that you are creating. All right. You're being reminded of, and you're being reminded to really stand in your power as you create this, as you bring it forth, as you birth it to the world. And I really feel like there's so many things that we can touch on, because y'all know I'm really good for healing. But honestly, with this energy, what I'm feeling right now, honest to goodness, I feel like whoever's watching this, you've been healing. You've been, planting seeds. You've been, I just feel like you just need that reminder of remember who you are. Remember your power, because when you remember who you are, when you know who you are, you go back to your core roots. All right. Not anybody else's, but your core roots. And it's very important when you are the director of your life, when you are the star of your life, that you grab that. Remember who you are. Nothing just happens to you. You call it in to creation. You, right there, you're powerful. And I really feel the need to remind you that as we, because right now I'm currently recording it as we're here, but just throughout, as this month goes on, okay? And as we come into September, I need you to remember who you are in everything. When that opportunity presents itself, I need you to remember who you are, okay? When you're chasing your dreams, when you're going after it, when you're stepping into new environments, because so many clients that I have been working with, guys, and this is how I know that it's going on in a collective, you're coming out of your comfort zone. You're coming out of your element, but really, you're really not, because the thing that you are doing, the thing that you were nervous about, it's really who you are. You were really created to do this. You were really created to flow in this avenue. All right. Anything else, the doubt, the fear, that's not a part of you. That was never yours. So that is being stripped away. And whoever is watching this particular video, you've been stripping that away. You've been coming out of the illusions. Okay. So I really want you to know that. And that's what I've been guided to really talk about. Cause like, okay, there's so much going on in the world. And the divine said, no, manifest. Because there is new beginnings right now in your life, new opportunities, a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things, a perspective, a change of mind. That's all it takes, baby. That's all it takes. But you are creating, you've planted seeds. You've been loyal to these seeds. And it's time to manifest. So remember who you are. And when I say that, I want you to connect that with your power, baby. Your power. All right. I was reminded of a situation that happened, just in a situation that happened that I seen. I want to let whoever is watching this video, whether it is depression, whether it is anxiety, whether it is self-doubt, whether it is, a situation happened and it kind of broke your heart, whether it's fear or whatever, I don't care. That's not you. Okay. Those things are not you. They may have happened to you, but they're not you. I read a book. Okay. I light a candle, but the candle isn't me. So it's very important in this new moon in Virgo that you remember who you are. Things may happen, but that's not you. It doesn't have to become you. All right. And when you stand from that point of view, when you change your perspective, when you look at it like that, oh my God, that is when you invite miracles into your life. That is when you invite magic into your life. That is when you really realize who you are. All right. And the power that is inside of you. Because whoever is watching this video, there's nothing ordinary about you, baby. You're very unique. All right. The things that you came to share with this world is very different. All right. And it's going to bring you a lot of love, a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, baby, a lot of prosperity. And I don't care if the world tells you you're crazy for thinking like that. That's too far out there. Well, that may be for them. And you have to allow that for them, but not for you. You. All right. Are woke. All right. You woke. You know the law of attraction. Your things are showing you. Okay. You're calling things into your reality. So I really felt that's what I wanted to open with. Okay, guys. I really felt needed to remind you of who you are. Because when you're reminded of who you are and that these things are not you, they may have happened to you, but that's not who you are on your core. All right. You may have experienced your heart being, heartache, but you're not broken. K Moon, her guides, love that. Never. I think that's going to be my saying for the rest of 2019. You're not broken. You're whole. You understand me? You're not missing anything. Maybe that's the thing. You've been looking at this way that you're broken or that you're incomplete. Maybe you've been going into relationships as if you are, incomplete. As if you're in lack, or if this is the missing piece to your happiness, when no, you are the missing piece to your happiness. Whether that person is there or not, you're whole and happy. You get me? You understand me? All right. Maybe you have to understand, like, you've been maybe going outside of yourself trying to cultivate wealth and prosperity, but really you are wealth. You are prosperity. You've been looking outside of yourself, for riches, when the riches are in you, and you call that. You speak to it, and it has to come. All right. Maybe you've been just doing it a little weird, and you're being reminded in this new moon in Virgo of who you are. Okay, baby? All right, my love muffins. So we're going to go ahead and get into the opening message that the divine wants you to know about this new moon in Virgo. Okay. So I the Motivation Manifesto, this is actually a book, and it is amazing. It is life-changing. Okay. And this person has, they actually have an oracle deck where they have certain quotes that are very powerful in the book. So this is really going to speak volumes for you. Okay. In this new moon in Virgo. Okay. Did I say volumes? Y'all know what I mean. Value. Okay. It says, we gain power from again and again allowing ourselves to choose the kind of recklessness that allows us to be vulnerable, genuine, and brave in pursuit of our dreams. Okay, so I'm very hearing just on an intuitive level. And it's very funny because as I was starting this video, I kind of I did it maybe the take 2 or 3 times. And what I want to let somebody know is that until I felt like I got it right. So situations may show up that are repeating themselves. Instead of looking at it like, oh my God, why, why is this happening again? Why am I going through this again? Okay. I really feel like, what's that word? Resilience. This new moon in Virgo is really bringing that a lot of that in, because it's through those recklessness. Okay. It's through those, those repeated lessons, or those situations that, you've taken a time or two where you actually gain the knowledge, okay, to move forward. Because I hope I worded that right, Spirit. And also what I'm feeling is that there are going to be opportunities, okay, where maybe you like to think things through. You like to use your logic mind, is what Spirit is telling me. Okay, thank you, God. Thank you. Okay, where you like to use your logic mind, but right now it's time for you to take a leap of faith, just to trust blindly. And when I say that, I'm talking about your heart, your soul. Trust blindly. Just jump. Just leap. Okay? Coming out of your comfort zone, recklessness that allows us to be vulnerable, genuine, and brave in pursuit of our dreams. I said you're manifesting. All right? And when we are manifesting, when we're creating, at times there's a time and a place for logic. But right now, that is not the era that we are moving in. Because maybe your logic is you've always been this kind of way, this kind of circumstances. That's all that you've thought that you could have, that you could be, that you could see, that you could achieve. And it's time to come out of that mindset. It's time to realize that you're a limitless being. All right. You're a limitless soul. There's nothing that you can't have, can't be, can't do, can't create. It's time for you to get a little reckless. All right. It's time for you to do that, because that in the midst of you thrusting yourself out there, throwing yourself out there, trying something different, trying something new, trying something that's out of your comfort zone. I can promise you, no matter what happens, there is an experience that is going to help you pursue your dreams through trial and error. All right. If you're afraid to fail, Where are my entrepreneurs at? Where are my dreamers at? Where are my people that desire to come here and experience love in its highest form in your life, in your relationship? Do you know how much courage it takes to love openly, to put your heart, to wear it on your sleeve, to show it and actually place it in another person's hands? This beautiful whole heart that you love, that you meant, that you've cared for, to expose it to them, to let them see it, to let them touch it. Do you know how much courage that takes? Do you know how much vulnerability that takes? Okay? But what I need you to know is that you can do it. All right? Put yourself out there. Take a leap of faith with this career, with this business idea, okay? With yourself, believing in you, knowing that you are more than enough. And yes, I tell you that all the time. Yes, I tell you that all the time, that you are more than enough. And I will never not tell you that, because you can never get enough of that. You are more than enough. You're more than enough for love. You're more than enough for a career that you're passionate about. You're more than enough to move across the country, all right, and start a new beginning. You're more than enough to open up, to speak your wisdom, to share your story. You're more than enough. Okay? And this new moon in Virgo is really presenting the opportunity for you to gain your power through those experiences, okay? Taking those leaps of faith, I'm telling you, and when I see recklessness, I always think about, believe it or not, I know like people like to say Sagittarius is like we out there, but Virgos are out there too. Cause I don't know, maybe they go by their moon, their signs, but honey, I've never met, Virgos are so weird, but I love weirdos because I'm a weirdo myself. I love it weird. I love it weird. Something about it. I love it weird. And there's something that is on your heart that maybe the world defines as weird, but I still need you to go forth, and I still need you to be true to you, and I still need you to be vulnerable to you. Okay. And I still need you to realize that all of these situations that may happen, all right, that, may not be ideal. Okay. That you're putting in some vulnerable places in this new moon in Virgo. Okay. You're being called to open up and be genuine. You're being called to open up and be brave. All right. In the pursuit of your dreams, in the pursuit of your desires. Okay. And that can be a little scary. All right. I'm hearing the word radical. Okay. Radical self-love, radical love, radical vulnerability, radical bravery. All right. Put radical at first and then finish it. Okay. That's the energy that you are in. And this new moon in Virgo. Okay. So I want to take a look at exactly what you are manifesting, okay? I love these cards, these chakra cards. Ooh, and they're so mini and cute, guys, aren't they? Okay, so the first thing, and I really feel like if you really pay attention to these chakras, okay, it's only going to help you in this new moon in Virgo, So even during this whole time, or, if you have a ritual that you do to incorporate these rituals, I do have a ritual that I am doing for this new moon in Virgo. All right. Yeah. I'm trying to think, am I going to share it? Let me get to this message first. All right. I think I'm going to make a Patreon because when it comes to things like that, not that I'm private, because I share like my babies, I do certain things, yeah, but I think I'm going to just focus on this message real quick. All right. So you can add this into your ritual. Okay. But yeah, so this is what you're currently manifesting. Okay. The first card we have is the physical body, okay? And then we have 3 and 1. When I see this, I see creation. Also, this is like a burnt dark orange plus red. So I'm seeing like the root chakra and your sacral chakra, your 2 first chakras. All right. And with the physical body, I really feel like One of the things that has been like showing up to me just on an intuitive level, I've just been seeing it everywhere, the new earth, okay? The new earth. And when I think about that, I think about healing. I think about prosperity. So somewhere like in your physical body, whether it's a mental state, because that's all in the body, but like your health is really increasing, okay? You're really increasing. I feel like there's something taking form in the physical body that is healing, okay? You're really focused on that. You've really been focused on that. So in this new moon in Virgo, you're manifesting that, like total healing in the physical body, inwardly, and it's going to manifest outwardly. Okay. And when I say that, the next one that we have is the personal power. Okay. Personal power, 9. Anytime I see the 9 of Pentacles, we know, honey, that is somebody that is really, flowing in their power, really confident, self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance, personal power. You've been creating that through the physical. All right. Making some changes. Maybe you've been going over it in your mind, okay? You've been gaining mental clarity and it's starting to show its effect physically, And then we have forgiveness and connected. And this is all from the heart chakra. And this is what you don't understand. If you want to see physical change in your life, it all begins inwardly, all right? And there's a lot of forgiveness connected. And I see that being connected to the divine, which is you are connected to you really, working on that one-on-one relationship with yourself. And this is why you're manifesting all of this deliciousness, because, this is why I really go by these principles of self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance, because when you have those 3 keys within yourself, sometimes we seek for things. But if you have that within you, everything will be added to you. And that's what's happening in your life. You grab that. You got that. And these things are coming to you because you've been going in. Forgiveness, physical body, letting go of, the stress, cutting ties with people, places, things that no longer suit you. You know what I'm saying? Really being connected with you and your personal power, standing in your personal power. And doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel amazing to really be truthful to you, to really do something that you want to do? And when you do that, my love, and you step out and you push past fear and you make a conscious decision to honor yourself, beautiful things happen. All right? And what are those beautiful things? Look, vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. You're connected to source, the divine. You're in tune with your intuition. It's all working. What does that happen? By you doing that, what's happening? By you taking a risk, by you being vulnerable, by you remembering who you are, which is in turn a free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Unconditional. Unconditional. That's what's going on right here. This is what's being manifested. Higher vibrations. Placing you on a higher frequency, which will manifest miracles in your life. Whole new situations. I was just talking to a love muffin, and she's had a couple of sessions with me. Beautiful, beautiful soul. And she got this major opportunity to move her life and her kids, out of her comfort zone, this amazing, position. And but it's really out of her comfort zone. It's really nerve-wracking. Okay. And she really, part of her believes she could do it, but part of her, that part that sometimes is more dominant, okay? And you have to speak life to that part and let that part know that, no, this is what we're doing. This is how we're going. Well, anyway, she was doing that, and she wrote me back after our session, because I can't go in details, but needless to say, she got the position, you get what I'm saying, and she's moving, and she's ecstatic, and she's so happy, and she can't believe that it's all coming together. But baby, when you have been, looking in the areas of your life that need to be looked at, when you've been, looking at your ego and you've been realizing, okay, well, it's not kind of healthy to be thinking like this and be doing that. When you're making a conscious decision, no matter how hard it is to be vulnerable with yourself first, genuine with yourself first, all right, and brave with your own life first, with you first. This is how you're calling these beautiful things into your life. And to the beautiful soul, I know that she's watching this. You deserve that, baby. Like I told you before, you deserve that. And I'm so ecstatic for this new beginning, this new journey that all of us are on. It's limitless. Okay? Aim for infinity. Okay, and beyond. So that is what the divine wanted you to know that you're manifesting, okay? So let's just see any guidance that the divine has for you. Okay, my love. So let's see what guidance does the divine have for the beautiful soul that is watching. All right, you see how she put glitter on the cards, guys? She went ham in my glitter. She really blessed this. So at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, we have the unexpected. Ooh. The unexpected. Like I said, man, expect miracles, expect transformation, expect the unexpected, expect the what you classify as not norm happening to you. Good shit happening to you. Good stuff happening. I'm hearing like nothing is soundproof. And where instead of looking at that as, oh my God, if nothing is soundproof, then this thing is not guaranteed towards me. Change your perspective and invite the unknown. You get what I'm saying? Because with the unknown, it's limitless, baby. That's living on the edge. That's living outside of your comfort zone, expecting the unexpected. When you just really surrender your plans, when you really surrender, your dreams. Look, when you really surrender fear. Okay? Look at this. Assessing. Look at these cards. Nourishment, acceptance, assessing. I didn't even see all that, because to me, I really feel like that's like overthinking, fear, It's good to assess the situation. It's good to look. But remember, I told you we're coming out of logic. Whoever is watching this, you're coming out of logic and really tapping into your magic, really allowing the divine, whatever it is you believe in, whatever name that you give source, energy, Allah, God, the universe, all of the above, your guides, it don't matter, Kayan, whatever. All right? It's really surrendering fear, coming out of the logic is what I'm seeing, Letting this guide you. Maybe you've been too logic. You've been too logic about something, but not really trusting that inner knowing, that deep knowing within, okay? We also have nourishment. Like I said, remember we said physical body to help you really release that fear. Maybe incorporating, listen to your body, because for everybody it's different. For me, I always pack on those fruits and vegetables. Like right now, I'm sipping on some lemon water. You know what I'm saying? I always mess this up for my pineal gland, whatever that thing is. Your eye. I just listen. I don't know the words and stuff, but if it feels right to me, I'm doing it. That's how I've really manifested amazing things in my life. I don't even be knowing half the time, but if it resonates with my spirit and it feels good with me, I'm doing it. I'm seeing about it. I'm going to it. And that's that recklessness. You get what I'm saying? That in Sagittarius, that's just in us. We just out here, but anybody can really come into that energy. All right. That's you of acceptance. When I feel like that's surrender, acceptance things. Okay. Well, look at that. What happens? Creation. Come on, girl. This girl shuffled these cards like, okay, Soraya, my little mini witch. That's my niece. I freaking love her, guys. She's she's such a mystic. Beautiful soul. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. We got focus. All right. So that's the guidance. Focus. Just stop allowing things, set an intent. when I say set an intent, one of the things that I love Abraham, the teachings of Abraham and Esther Hicks, is because you set intent. And maybe you need to be reminded of that you create and you call things in, whether it's a job, whether it's a career wise, or, you want to set an intent that, okay, or it's a person, I'm setting an intent that this conversation goes wellly, that anything that tries to affect me, it doesn't penetrate my aura, my energy. All right. I am saying right now that as I wake up, I'm going to be refreshed and ready for the day, that the magic is going to find me. Traffic is going to zoom on by. I'm going to find the perfect parking lot that I call right now, because this is my favorite thing to do before I go to, because I'm a TJ Maxx, I'm a Masterista, honey. I always say, me and my sister, the sales are going to be popping, honey. Everything that I desire and want is going to be there. Okay, I'm going to go in there and find some expensive ass makeup for the low, because TJ Maxx is the spot. Let me put you on some game. All right, it's time for you to start focusing in. Okay. And look on the bottom, we have assessing. So I really feel like maybe it's not that you haven't been looking, you haven't been focusing in, but the question is, what have you been focusing on? Like, let's just say, for instance, the 5 of Cups. You still got 2 cups standing. Are you still going to look at those 3 cups? And it's okay. It happens to the best of us. Where we get stuck on it. We get stuck looking at those damn 3 cups, but you still got 2. What are you going to look at? The choice is yours. It's just that one focus. You're focusing, so you know how to focus. It's just that one focus is, if you keep looking at it, it's going to bring you more pain, more crappiness, more what you don't want. If you choose to look at the positive and be optimistic, all right, and you're going to bring you more of what you do want. Okay? So all about focus intent. All right? Yeah, surrender, okay? And once you say what you want, once you call it out, okay, you ever heard that a watch pot don't cook? Allow it. I love Justin Creators. He talked about it. I'm going to link this video down below. All right. It's 21 minutes. And he talks about, how he manifested. I love You Are Creators, because You Are Creators was the first person that really helped me really grasp and understand the law of attraction. Okay. And like he said, he manifested everything that he ever wanted. Y'all, you grab me. People really out here doing that. So I need you to know that is really real. It's tangible. And I'm seeing that within my own life. This shit is not a joke. It's very much real. All right? Because maybe you planted some seeds and you've been planting them and you've been a good steward. You've been focusing on it. You've been doing it right. But it hasn't yet came yet. It hasn't really flourished. Allow it. All right? Allow the seed to grow. You get what I'm saying? I promise you. And he talks about that. He addresses that in his video. So that will definitely help you, in this. And he just did it today as I'm recording it on August the 30th. So I really feel like it's potent in this energy. Okay? Yeah, look. Surrender. And then we also have Wheel. I want to read that one, though. Yeah, I want to read that. I want to read Will. Oh, look at that. Beauty. Come on, guys. We're done. That's what needed to be said. Oh, my God. Look at the beauty. Abundance. I swear to God. Overall energy. Abundance. Yeah. Balance. I mean, the setup, bro, it's heavy. It's looking sweet. From here on out, baby. When you surrender, when you set an intent, when you focus, when you call, when you write down what it is that you want, that's a part of my ritual that I did. I wrote the date down and everything on that list I'm going to manifest. Took a picture. And when it happens, I'm going to show you guys. So, that's one of the things. Like, listen, focus, intent, focus, write it down. Say it, baby. All right. When you write it down, feel it, see yourself doing it, see yourself living it, see yourself happy, healed, enjoyed, whatever that thing is. All right. Surrender it over. Okay. To the wheel right here. I want to read that. It keeps calling me. So let me find it. We got 13. 13. Okay. Ooh. We have wheel. It says, decisions require action. Okay. You are in control of your own decisions in life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. You hear that? Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. And when I say that, when I feel like the will, you need to know it, baby. That's why you're being reminded of who you are, because when you're reminded of who you are, when you know who you are, you move differently. When you're secure in something, you move differently. So it's time for you to be secure in you, because everything else will be added to you. One of the things, like, oh my God, one of, I get all this, you're so bold. Like, you just don't, be caring. And the truth be told is that, I had to remember that, because somewhere down the line in life, I had forgot that. And I literally became life's, you think about the most negative situations that can happen in life's doormat, and just open arms. Hey, I'm here. Come on, despair. Come on in, lack. Come on in, unsureness. Let's just have, come on, you too, depression. You just come on in here. That used to be me. All right? That used to be me. Until one day, beautiful soul spoke into my life, Alanya Vinzad. And I was gifted with this beautiful, the Golden Key Prayer. It's on the Essence Festivals. You put in Alanya Vinzad. I hope I said her name right. Essence Golden Key Prayer. 9 times out of 10, if you got a personal reading for me, or you reached out to me, honey, I didn't hand you this magical key that will really help you remember who you are and really call your power into you, and just stop allowing situations to depress you. Stop allowing other people's energy and other people's, stuff, and, whatever it is, depression and doubt and lack and all those things that are looking for people. You're going to be like, no more. That's not for me. When you're being bold and you're living your life, despite what, people might say, or, oh my God, how can you do that? This is not, what I'm saying? Like, I deal with that on a regular, but it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? I don't even see that stuff. It's non-existent to me. You understand me? Yeah, I don't know why you were here, but but it also gave an example of, I have the will to make the changes I need. Own your power. Remember who you are. Just stop allowing things to happen to you that you don't desire. You have the free will as your birthright, as you coming in here to say what happens to you and what doesn't happen to you and how you live. I'm pretty sure when you were up there on a soul contract, you set you might have some obstacles. You can throw that in here. I'm a G. I can get over that shit. That's nothing. That's peanuts. You get what I'm saying? You threw some curveballs in there because you knew it wasn't that serious. You get what I'm saying? But that's why you got to go back and remember who you are. Yes, those things may happen, but that's not who you are. And when you remember that, you're able to move forward. All right? You're able to see the beauty, to find the beauty in every situation. And guess what? It's heading you to abundance. If you have that mentality, how can you lose? You can't lose. You can't. It's just not possible. Okay? And here it goes. It says, will feels like a very old-fashioned concept. If a modern world were to, where it seems like everything is geared up to be as easy as possible, or there is always someone else to blame, the idea of placing our personal will, on other people, and that's, it happens to the best of us. But when you take your power back, when you realize, I'm not going to give this person, this situation, control to dictate what happens in my life and how my life, how much joy and how much, good shit I experience. Nah, don't nobody have no right to come in my life and put that on me. Nobody. You get what I'm saying? But me. And you, when you do that, you remember who you are. So what used to throw you out of character doesn't throw you out of character anymore, because you remember who you are, baby. You know who you are, baby. You're flowing in your power, baby. Yes, stuff may happen where you may get a little wobbly. Okay. But guess what? It don't change the fact that you are who you are. You put gold in the mud. It may be a little muddy, but it's gold. You get what I'm saying? So that's what this new moon in Virgo is really helping you do, is for you to remember who you are. Look at that, girl, the glitter. It's glitter everywhere. All right, Spirit. So what else would you like? What guidance do you have for the beautiful soul that is watching this? What else guidance do you have for the beautiful soul that is watching this? Okay. Emotions are running high. You know, and I felt it already with this new moon in Virgo, emotions are running high. All right. We also have a fiery climax approaches, an end. And I feel like that's you realizing who you are. Tapping back into your power. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. All right. You really realizing that. Maybe these emotions had to come up. The situation had to come up so you can remember who you are. It's just for you to remember. It's just for you to know. That's all. That's it. It's just for you to know you. Just for you to know you are good enough. And look, the overall of it, the overall guidance, a win-win outcome is forecast. You can't lose. When you think like that, when you tap back into your power, when you realize that every situation works for your beauty, when you realize that this relationship, that this career, whatever, you called it in, and that's kind of, like, damn, what? You mean to tell me this kind of mess? Well, no. It's okay. It's a little hard, it's a little pill to swallow. But baby, these are justice is served. It's balanced, baby. Trying to get where we can see this. Can we see this here? Yeah, we can see it here. Okay. But when you take that, when I took that acceptance and really realized that everything in my life, even the good, bad, and the mid, the shitty, whatever, that I called it in some way of stinking thinking or whatever. Okay. Or I just knew, like, I knew I was coming down here this time to rock earth. I wanted the most horriblest situation to pull myself out of. I was like, you know what, Tori, you a bad mama jamma, but you is, girl. But next time, can you just chill? Okay, we ain't got nothing to prove next time. All right, let's just go on this thing out the gate. All right, let's just bypass some lessons, But make a joke of the situation. You get what I'm saying? Really allow don't take it so serious. That's another thing that come with logic. It's just so serious. And when it's magic, you're having fun with it. You get what I'm saying? Really come into that mindset is what I'm hearing, from the divine. Yeah, she got glitter on these too, y'all. Y'all see the glitter? Hold on. Let me see. I love her. Yeah. Oh, that the overthinking. All right. Look at that. The 9 of Swords is leaving. That's done. When you come in and realize who your power is, you coming into the 3 of Cups, joy, a celebration. Okay. Goodness. Okay. What's this? Look. Oh my God. Look at all these cards. I'm taking them. We're taking them. We got the Sun. All right. The Sun and the Death. The Death card, okay? And look, we got the Emperor. And to me, this is all about strength, the masculine energy, really tapping into that, to really realize your power, to stand up for yourself, have courage, all right? To dead a certain situation, a way of thinking or a mindset, all right? To really, you're experiencing the Sun and a new beginning. Out the blue, unexpected new beginnings is what I'm hearing too. Unexpected, amazing opportunities when you just say fuck it and you just throw caution to the wind and you jump. jump. All right, my loves. So, my baby loves, I hope that this has brought you clarity, understanding. I hope that it has really got you excited about your life, where your life is going. I hope that it really spoke to you, baby, because this is truly you. Energy don't lie. And it don't matter if everybody else don't think like that. You do. All right. And you know it to be true. So I love you guys so freaking much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm friendly. Do all those social media things. And I will catch you on my channel. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you later. Oh my God, that was cheesy. See you later. I'll see you on my channel. Dang.